Okay, Sunday, fun day. There's a big need to recover from those filthy cheeseburgers. So I'm gonna do a vegetarian Thai-inspired soup slash stew today. And to that, of course, we're gonna have vegetables, red pepper, carrots, tomatoes, a lot of broccoli, quite much onion. And we're gonna have this red curry paste, the spices, garlic, ginger, this bouillon, of course some extra chili, soya sauce, turmeric, black pepper, cumino, and yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna use this water container and my wok for this project. I do not really know exactly how it's gonna be, if I'm gonna do a soup or a stew. Let's see when it's ready. Okay, I have invented a life hack or a kitchen hack. I usually need to have both hands to do this effectively, but instead of using a knife on a small cutting board like this, I usually just tend to mess everything up. So I take a pair of scissors and I cut the broccoli in these pieces, and I then just get this one left. You can use this with a lot of different things, and it's quite packed with nutrition as well, but I don't want that in my stew today. So I'm just cutting them all off. I don't have to clean so much afterwards here. And then after I've done that, I have a second kitchen hack, which I will show you soon. Okay, second kitchen hack. I used to do this with salad, especially the leaves. The same thing, instead of cutting everything up here with a knife, messing things up and spending a lot of time, just pour everything in here, and then I use the scissors to cut them. I usually use both hands, so one hand here, second one here, and I just cut until I have the size that I want, because these ones are a little bit too big now for the stew I want to do today. This is totally personal how you want these ones, but I will show you the result in a second. Here you go, not even a minute. I have perfect small pieces of the broccoli, and there's no mess here I need to clean afterwards. There you go, kitchen hacks. Okay, time for frying, and just to keep it vegan friendly today, I'm gonna fry it in coconut oil. Otherwise, I use only coconut oil or real butter. Please, if you're frying stuff, don't use the vegetable oil because they become highly inflammatory when they heat up. Use the vegetable oils to salad dressings or whatever, keep them cold. Yeah, time for frying the vegetables. Let's see here. Okay, the secret when doing vegetables is to get rid of as much water as possible without destroying the vegetables. People who say that they don't like hot vegetables has either not learned how to cook them properly or the taste buds are damaged. If you're in the second category, well, there's not so much to do. If you're in the first category, you can learn how to properly cook your vegetables. Just keep an eye so you don't burn it in the bottom, and keep a medium temperature and have patience. Get rid of as much water as possible. Get a little bit of a crust. The same thing as when you're barbecuing. It's always when you have a crust, you bring out the real flavors. Now I'm also gonna prepare the flavoring. So I'm gonna boil up some water in this one. Have in the bouillon. Like that. I'm gonna add the curry paste, not the coconut milk yet. I'm also gonna add the chili, the soya sauce, the different spices. Just let it boil up. After a while, I'm just gonna pour it over the vegetables when they are ready. And then in the end, I'm just gonna add the coconut milk, some garlic, and some ginger. That's it. That's it. Okay, just a little spin-off here. This is something that I totally dislike. You buy these things already, this plastic, then inside there is even more plastic. When I buy curry paste, usually I buy these big containers directly from the Asian stores. They have like 5 or 6 different styles. The green curry, red curry, yellow curry, and then 2 or 3 other curries. Today I went to the store that was open on Sundays, so I had to stick with these ones, but yeah, this is just terrible when it comes to carbon footprints and destroying the nature. unfortunately. Making a vegan friendly dish and polluting the nature at the same time kind of evens it up, no? Yeah, to the flavoring, there's extremely a lot of spices in here. This is gonna be like, I don't know how to call it, but it's gonna be very, very flavorful. Also keep in mind that there's a lot of vegetables that need to be flavored in the end. Don't be afraid to use a lot of spices. I just came up with an idea. I'm gonna take some rice, and I'm gonna pour it in here, like this. And then I'm just gonna let the rice boil in there and suck up all the flavors. Then I'm just gonna mix everything. Hopefully it will become good. The vegetables, I'm constantly turning them around not to burn them in the bottom. And you see how much moisture they're releasing? The volume already starts to shrink dramatically. Then with the garlic, I have the garlic here, the ginger. I'm just gonna shred it with this one and just have it in the end. And if you think I have a lot of spices, I have a lot of spices in this one, and curry paste, a lot of garlic, a lot of ginger. You can also use lime. If you buy lime, you can shred the lime, the peel, with this one, and also squeeze in the lime juice in the stew in the end. And if you think there's a lot of spices, don't be afraid to use a lot of spices. Why do you think it tastes differently when you go to an Asian restaurant or an Indian restaurant? It's because they use a lot of spices. That's much more than we are used to here in Europe. Okay guys, I almost fucked up the slow motion scene there. I almost dropped the whole thing on the floor, but yeah, you know, living on the edge, man, living on the edge. As you can see now guys, I have dramatically decreased the size of the veggies. That's because a lot of the water is gone now. The sound is different as well, and it doesn't evaporate as much anymore. The carrots, the tomato and the bell pepper becomes very sweet when it starts to get done like this. And the broccoli as well brings out a lovely flavor. And now you can do whatever you want with this now. You can have some minced meat in it. You can have fried chicken if you want to have something like that. You can have tomato paste. You can just have some kind of a broth with water and spices if you just want to have it as a soup. Don't let anything limit you from achieving your kitchen dreams, guys. I just realized I have still some caramelized onion left from the cheeseburger on Friday, and because they are so extremely full of flavor, I'm just gonna add them there as well. Okay, now I'm also starting getting this crust I was talking about, this fried crust that's bringing a lot of flavors. This is very sweet now. Like I said, the natural sweetness from the vegetables come out really well. I'm gonna take a half a bottle of soya sauce and just let it boil together with that for a couple of more minutes before I add the boiling broth there. Okay, time for the hot stuff. Taking this, do you see that color? So full of spices. And you see how little of the vegetable is left. It's like half of it. I'm just gonna pour this. And the rice comes there as well. Just gonna let it boil for a while. I'm gonna switch the flame or lower the flame and let it boil together with the vegetables and the rice. Oh my god, it's quite hot. And then when the rice starts to become ready, I'm just gonna add the ginger, the garlic and the coconut milk as well, and I just let it stir there for a while. Then it's ready. Okay, we got down the temperature. Just gonna add ginger, the garlic, coconut milk. I'm gonna have a little bit extra water here, and then I'm gonna stir it around, put on the lid, just let it wait there for 10-15 minutes to make sure the rice is fully ready. Then it's done. Oh my god guys, look at this. It's so extremely tasty. I think it's one of the most tasty things I ever done actually. Okay, just gonna let this be there 20 minutes. Have a nice weekend guys, or a rest of the Sunday.